Hey guys, Segway Jesus here. Good to be back, and today I'll be teaching you how to Ninjaneer on Payload Frontier. This map is great for Ninjaneering. There's a lot of flank routes and sneaky places to hide your teleporters. So first, this is where I like to put my teleporter on the first cap point, because no one can really see it. No one destroys it unless there's like a mini sentry or if someone's really observant. And that is really great. Once they've capped the first point, you just get free range on their spawn, basically. Anyways, after they've capped the next point, and you are defending, and their spawn is up the hill there, you're going to want to put your teleporter here so that you don't have to have too long of a trek to their spawn all the way from their first spawning point. This teleporter spot is also great. As you'll see in a second, I'll just move down. You can't see it from the top too well. See, you have to actually walk around and check that's back there, which no one will do, depending on the server that you play on. And, well, I'm just on an empty server, so obviously no one's going to destroy it, but I'm just here to showcase where my favorite place is to put the sneaky teleporter. So this is what I usually do. I usually come up here, and I build a sentry, just like this.
Building a sentry.
Oops, I put it the wrong way. It's so that it's facing their spawn when they walk out, so they don't, when they're walking out the first time, they don't really have a clue that the sentry's there. They're just like walking out and they're like, oh, I'm getting shot in the back, and then they usually rage the second time around, and then they destroy the sentry. This is the spot if you want to be spawn camping their last point while they're trying to push the last point. This is where I put my teleporter, because they can't really see it, or if they do, they're not observant enough. They're not like, hey, I wonder if an engineer is gonna be spawning over there. No one has done that ever. Anyways, so you're back over here, and if they're like really pushing up, there's another great spot for the teleporter. It's a bit easier to recognize, but still no one really looks over here. You're going to want to put it right there. You'll do a crouch jump. You jump and crouch to get over here. You can't do it with a normal jump. And then you just put it here behind the barrels. So there's one way of getting to it, and the other way is through this way. You jump up onto this ledge that says watch your step, and then you do a crouch jump onto the barrels over here. And then you get to this teleporter. Then you can like teleport through it and shoot them in the back when they're not expecting it. And yeah, it's really convenient if they're not expecting a Ninjaneer on the opposing team. And that's it for the teleporter placements on Frontier. So I'm just going to put in some gameplay here and give you guys some tips on how to be an effective Ninjaneer with the loadout, the Widowmaker, the pistol. In case you run out of ammo, you want to have a secondary that doesn't run on metal. And third is the Eureka effect, so you can teleport back to your teleporter effectively. And by the way, made that medic pop Zuber because he says scared of the Ninjaneer. This guy's shaking his butt at me. Nope, not today, demo. Anyways, I'll give you guys some tips. Tip number 1. Only shoot when you know that you can kill them in 3 or 4 shots, so you don't give away your position. The whole point of Ninjaneer is that you come up as a surprise. If you're like coming from really far away, like a heavies can do that because they have lots of health, and they have a really high damage output compared to the engineer. But the engineer needs to use the master, or the element of surprise. Otherwise, the other team will just see it coming and they'll kill you easily, depending on what class it is. The only class I'd say you have a slight chance over are snipers, spies, and medics. And that's about all. Anyways, on to my next tip. Only put down teleporter exits. Don't put down any other buildings. Otherwise, you're not a real Ninjaneer. If you're helping your team, I get it, that's fine. You can put down a sentry, but don't like baby it and try to save it and stuff. Just put it down and run away. And for the third tip, use all of the engineer's weapons. They're there for a purpose. Don't only use the primary weapon. Use the pistol and the Eureka effect. I found that while using this loadout, I use the Widowmaker and the Eureka effect the most. The Eureka effect when I'm up close and I have no ammo. The first hit usually does like 60, and then the second one crits for 195. I find that this crits more than the pan, believe it or not. But yeah, it just has an insanely high crit rate. I guess because not many people use it, and it's a bit underpowered compared to the other wrenches. But it's not really used for the same thing that the other wrenches are. My fourth tip is to try to stay unseen, try to stay out of the line of sight, a common line of sight for your enemy. Try to come up from the sides and behind where they can't really see you very easily, because as I said earlier, the biggest upside to this loadout is the element of surprise, because you can usually pop off 2 or 3 Widowmaker shots before they even notice what happened, especially when they're just like leaving spawn or going to the battlefield like this. Like that pyro had no idea I was there, didn't see me drop down, and yeah, he was a bit oblivious, but it still counts as a kill. Same with this one. Didn't see me at all. 1, 2, 3. Anyways, I'll just let you enjoy the rest of this defense on Upward. I have no idea how I did so well. It must be that the other team wasn't doing so well, because I landed all my shots pretty decently. And if I had a kill streak on my Widowmaker, which I'll probably get soon, it probably would have been like a 6 or 7 kill streak, which is pretty good for me, because I'm not too much of a kill streak god or anything. Anyways, this concludes the end of my video. I'd love to see you in the next video. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, comment, and thank you.